Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are tackling a question that has literally been brewing for over a decade. Is Rockstar's highly anticipated GTA 6 just a simple visual upgrade, or are we looking at a massive, unprecedented generational leap forward? Seriously, what if I told you that in the time since we first visited Los Angeles, almost every single conceivable part of this digital universe has evolved? Okay, let's dive right into this core debate. When the official footage dropped, the very first thing everyone noticed was obviously the graphics. GTA 5 looked absolutely incredible back in 2013, but what we're seeing now pushes realism so much further. We're going to compare these two titans side by side to see exactly what has changed over the last 10 years. And keep this in mind, Rockstar confirmed the footage we've seen was captured entirely in-game on the PlayStation 5. That means those massive cinematic shots, that's actually what you'll be playing. We're going to break these major changes down thematically. First up, the new open world. The leap in sheer scale here is just staggering. We are moving from the single city limits of Los Santos to the sprawling, incredibly diverse state of Leonida. We aren't just getting Vice City. We're getting a vast, interconnected landscape featuring expansive swamps, beautiful beaches, islands, dense forests, sweeping highways, and multiple distinct towns. The environment already feels exponentially more diverse than anything we explored a decade ago, totally setting the stage for entirely new types of gameplay. But map size alone doesn't mean much without density. Well, Rockstar has packed literally every single frame with detail. Every street contains more vehicles, more pedestrians, and more physical objects. We're seeing a massive expansion into rich swamp and coastal wildlife, so don't be surprised if you have to deal with an alligator casually wandering into a local convenience store. Furthermore, instead of being faced with those endless locked doors from 2013, we're getting far more accessible building interiors, which really opens up the world for true exploration. Now, it's kind of easy to overlook, but fundamental elements, like water, have been completely rebuilt. The water in GTA 5 was deeply impressive for its time, sure, but the next-gen physics engine at work here is on another level. The dramatically improved ocean waves, the realistic light reflections, the way the surf heavily interacts with the sand, the coastal physics make the beaches of Vice City feel incredibly authentic. It totally shifts the environment from just a static backdrop into a dynamic force you actually interact with. Moving on to part 2, characters and artificial intelligence. This is all about building a living world. First off, the narrative focus is shifting dramatically. GTA 5 famously split its focus across 3 separate, highly independent protagonists. Here, the story zeroes in on Jason and Lucia, a criminal couple inspired by a classic Bonnie and Clyde dynamic. This suggests a far more intimate, cooperative approach to heists and storytelling compared to the fractured, three-way chaos of GTA 5. It completely shifts the core gameplay loop. But honestly, the real magic happens with the NPCs. In GTA 5, pedestrians were mostly just background noise, kind of just walking in straight lines. Now the world feels genuinely alive. Crowds react dynamically, they interact naturally, they party, they exercise, and crucially, if you cause a scene, they won't just run away. They'll literally pull out their phones to record you. It turns every reckless action into a potential viral moment with actual social consequences. And this enhanced realism extends right to our protagonists for sure. Michael, Franklin, and Trevor had excellent animations for their era, but Jason and Lucia move entirely differently. We're seeing significantly upgraded, fluid animations for basic actions like walking, running, climbing, and aiming. Most importantly, we're seeing heavily detailed micro-expressions that make the faces look truly next-gen. It conveys subtle emotions in a way the franchise simply couldn't achieve before. Okay, this might sound like a super minor detail, but say goodbye to the static helmet hair of 2013. Hair now actively reacts to wind, to character movement, and to the humid, breezy Leonida weather. It's these minute physical interactions that ground the characters in their environment, making them feel like actual breathing people, rather than just digital video game avatars plopped onto a map. All right, part 3, upgraded systems and mechanics. Let's talk driving in the law. Vehicles are pretty much the lifeblood of this franchise, right? And they're getting a massive overhaul. We are moving far beyond the standard, almost arcade-like driving physics of the past. The new vehicles feature highly detailed interiors and incredibly realistic reflections on the chassis. You can see the suspension actually reacting heavily to the terrain. And when it comes to damage physics, crashes are going to feel significantly more punishing and visceral, completely transforming how you handle high-speed chases. And trust me, you're going to need those upgraded cars, because law enforcement has evolved right alongside you. The police AI is vastly smarter. Rather than just blindly swarming your location, officers seem to react tactically based on the specific crime. The inclusion of modern body cameras on the police is a massive hint that getting caught might have completely different, perhaps way more complex, mechanics this time around. All of this chaos feeds directly into what might be the most defining systemic change: social media. Leonida is heavily integrated with influencer culture, TikTok-style viral videos, and live streams. It's not just a satirical joke playing on the radio anymore. It actively shapes the game world. This makes the state of Leonida a direct, hyper-realistic mirror of our modern reality, pushing the immersion further than ever before. Finally, Part 4, the final verdict. Is this a true generational leap? When we actually stack these metrics side by side, the conclusion is kind of impossible to ignore. We're moving from the single city of Los Santos to the massive state of Leonida. We're trading random background pedestrians for reactive, recording AI crowds. We're leaping from relatively static physics to highly realistic environmental and vehicle reactions. And we're upgrading to unparalleled next-gen PS5 in-game visuals. It is overwhelmingly clear that this is a generational leap. GTA 5 undeniably changed open-world gaming forever. No doubt about it. But make no mistake, this upcoming title isn't just a visual upgrade. It's Rockstar's biggest leap yet. With a vastly larger world, hyper-realistic physics, and deep societal simulations, this game is poised to completely raise the bar for what immersive open-world gameplay can actually be. Which leaves us with the ultimate question for you to ponder as we wrap up this explainer. With all these documented advancements, could this actually become the greatest open-world game ever made? Now that you've seen the sheer scale of the evolution, are you holding on to the nostalgia of Team GTA 5, or are you